Sporting suffer double injury blow ahead of Arsenal Champions League clash. Sporting CP travel to Arsenal with Champions League on Wednesday evening, as the sides go head-to-head for a place in the semi-finals. Sporting CP are sweating on the fitness of the stars ahead of their midweek Champions League trip to Arsenal. The Portuguese side are seeking to overturn a 1-0 deficit when they head to the Emirates Stadium, having previously eliminated the Gunners from the Europa League back in 2023. However, local reports in Lisbon indicate that fullback Ivan Fresneda, who was once on Mikel Arteta's transfer shortlist, and teenage midfielder João Simões are both doubtful for the contest. Fresneda is being assessed after picking up a muscle injury in Saturday's 1-0 Primeira Liga victory at CF Estrela Amadora. The 21-year-old right-back started the game, but was withdrawn at half-time as a precaution. It's understood he's suffering from a muscular issue and tests are currently being conducted to see if he can be available. Sporting boss Rui Borges issued an update on Fresneda on Saturday, stating, "He left due to physical complaints. Due to the accumulation of minutes and games, we opted to take him off at half-time." Meanwhile, Simões sat out last weekend's fixture due to injury, having started the first leg against Arsenal at the José Alvalade Stadium. Two players have already been ruled out of the matchup at the Emirates Stadium: Greek attacker Fotis Ioannidis and former West Ham winger Luis Guilherme. Arsenal are battling several injury problems of its own, following Saturday's 2-1 Premier League defeat to Bournemouth. Gunners captain Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, and fullbacks Ricardo Calafiori and Jurriën Timber all missed the game against the Cherries. Odegaard has suffered a minor injury setback and was forced off in the second half in Lisbon, starting the match. Saka has been missing since the Carabao Cup final defeat to Manchester City, while Calafiori also started in Lisbon, but picked up a problem. Timber has not played since last month's 2-0 win over Everton, though there's hope he should be ready to return soon. Arteta is poised to deliver an injury update during his press conference on Tuesday. However, the Spaniard is usually coy on team news, as he is reluctant to give away clues regarding his starting lineup. Arsenal host Sporting CP in the second leg of their Champions League quarter-final tie on Wednesday night, and the Portuguese giants will head into this clash without several key players. The Gunners snatched a win in the first leg at the José Alvalade Stadium last week, courtesy of a late Kai Havertz goal. However, the mood music around N5 has since turned sour, as Mikel Arteta's side were beaten by Bournemouth at the weekend, denting their hopes of winning the Premier League title. They are in desperate need of a result that re-energizes the Emirates crowd, and the visit of Sporting is the perfect opportunity for them to attain this. While Rui Borges' outfit were resolute in the first leg in Lisbon, they head to North London with a depleted squad, and this will likely hinder them significantly. While Arsenal could be without the likes of Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Jurriën Timber for the second leg in Islington, Sporting have several of their own absentees they will have to cope without. 26-year-old striker Fotis Ioannidis, who has scored 6 goals in 22 matches this season, will miss the return game at the Emirates due to injury. The Greece international hasn't featured since late February, and isn't expected to be back in time for the Champions League quarter-final second leg. Meanwhile, left winger Nuno Santos won't feature in the game against Arsenal as he fights his way back from a hamstring injury. The talented Portuguese forward has been marred by injury issues in recent seasons, and this has seen his prominence in the Sporting first team decline significantly. Elsewhere, former West Ham United star Luis Guilherme won't make the trip to the English capital this week. The Brazilian is recovering from a strain injury, which has ruled him out of action for almost a month already. Kasper Hjulmand available for Sporting against Arsenal. While these aforementioned absences are significant for Sporting, they aren't as detrimental to Borges' side as the lack of Morten Hjulmand was for them last week. The Dane was shown a red card in the second leg of the Lisbon team's last 16 tie against Bodo Glimt, with this dismissal ruling him out of the first leg against Arsenal through suspension. However, the self-proclaimed Gunners supporter will return for the second leg. This will prove to be a significant boost for Sporting, as Hjulmand runs the show for Borges' team from the middle of the park. Not only is the 26-year-old their captain, but he's also pivotal to the build-up patterns, as well as their ability to prevent the opposition from playing through them. His rangy defensive work and expansive passing help Sporting control matches, and without him, they are significantly worse. He'll travel to North London, hoping to scupper his boyhood club's Champions League dreams.